Hello, friends of the Constitution. How's everybody doing? Today is Monday, the 6th of March, 2023, and welcome to Bongo Bud's personal log. That's not called a vlog, personal log here. Um, Today it's going to be a change of direction, because I got a new tact. I'm going to do, still want to do the legislature meeting, but not. I'm going to go a little bit different way because one of my hobbies is stand-up comedy. I kind of liked it when I was in London because it was a pretty good stand-up scene there. But here in Oswego, New York, there's really no stand-up scene. But there is a place where I can have 5 minutes of a captive audience, and they can't do anything about it. So that's my local legislator meeting, which each individual is given 5 minutes to speak on anything they want. So that's kind of fun. And here's my new tech now. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Bud Connor. You may remember me as I stood before this meeting twice before. I retired. I retired from the corporate life in December 2019, and have been enjoying hobbies both old and new. I wanted to get back into skydiving and base jumping, but my partner shot that one down pretty quickly. Yeah, I picked up a new hobby of balancing art, also known as stone stacking, and I became quite good at it. Flat Rock used to be one of my favorite places to go to by the power station, until your, and I'll put this in air quotes, improvements made it even more difficult to get down to the water's edge. You know, an older hobby of mine is stand-up comedy. Unfortunately, Oswego does not have a vibrant open mic scene, but I have found a venue that can provide me a captive audience for 5 minutes. Welcome, gentlemen. And that's the standard. That's the standard amount of time you get in the open mic comedy circuit. But I'm not here to waste your time. I'm trying. I'm not trying to be side-splittingly funny here. I want to be entertaining and thought-provoking, in the spirit of my all-time favorite comedian George Carlin, who famously stated, "It's a big club and you ain't in it." Yeah. So, and that's a good segue into my the next hobby I picked up: studying the Constitution and the Supreme Court documents and cases that have influenced it. I'm in the early days of that research, and there's already questions that puzzle me. What kind of country do we live in? Yep. We don't live in a monarchy anymore, do we? Yeah, we got rid of that back in 1776. Uh, did we? The jury's still out on that one. Let's ask a member of the bar. Okay. Some people say we live in a constitutional republic, which makes the most sense to me, given we got the Constitution and all. And in a constitutional republic, every man and woman are born with rights, and that those rights can't be taken away by the government. Now, that's the one I actually prefer on that one. It'd be really nice if if that's the case. To be honest with you, where am I at? Oh, okay. No, wrong paragraph. Others say we live in a democracy. Others say our democracy is in trouble. But a democracy is majority rules, and if you ain't in the majority, it's tough toenails. That really doesn't appeal to me. That just a basic democracy. But to be honest with you, and like I would be anything but honest with you, most people think that this country is going to hell in a handbasket. Well, I am here to inform you that handbasket has arrived at its destination a long time ago. Yes. But my initial research has been leading me to a disturbing conclusion. That right now we're experiencing full-blown fascism. Now, hear me out on this one. Hear me out. I am an entertainer. Remember that. Okay. A YouTube channel inspired me to get to know my local government, from the mayor down to the dog catcher. Just for fun. So I typed in Oswego into the Dun and Bradstreet website, and what do you know? Oswego is a corporation. Yeah, and I have to answer to Oswego. Now, if Oswego is a corporation and I have to answer to Oswego, isn't that the definition of fascism? That the corporation is in control of the state and its people. Another question I have is I was looking on the website openpayroll.com to see how much we pay our county employees. But to my surprise, Oswego is not on that site. Funny that. I would like to know why that is. Don't need to know that now, but that's a question I'm going to have. I was inspired to take this tact only recently, so my rehearsal time was quite limited, but I promise you that I will leave you with this prayer. I promise you that next time it'll be a little bit better, a little bit more on topic, and what's actually going on in our county. And so let me leave you with this prayer, because I'm also, one of my other hobbies is I became a holistic minister. So my prayer for everyone here today is, may the loving light and grace of God shine through our hearts and show us the truth of our magnificence. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Now, okay, that's five. Well, that's 5.5 minutes, so I'm gonna have to cut that down a little bit. But I did have that intro, so I'm probably right in the right time frame. So I'm looking pretty good for that one. It's going to be fun, And like I said, I've been inspired because Vicky and I have we talked, and she really, and I do have to agree with her that when I do watch these cop watching videos and all, and you see, especially the ones with the really aggressive asshole cops, you feel your energy go, and you start getting in this fighting mode. Now, I don't want to be in a fighting mode. I want to treat everything with love and respect, like with this here. I'm not saying that we are definitely that we definitely live in fascism, but the evidence is there that it might be true. So it's something that I do want to research some more, and I encourage every single one of us out there to do the same. Because if we research it now and find out it is true, I'm pretty sure we can take the steps to get ourselves back into the right way. That constitutional republic that I was talking about, the one where every man and woman are equal. And that's the way it should be. It shouldn't matter what the color of your skin is. It shouldn't matter your sexual preference. None of that bull crap matters. What matters is we are all equal. We are all God's children. Whether you believe in God or not, that don't matter. We are all God's children. And with that, may you all be blessed.